Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of English in Practice. It's Kareem with you again, your English teacher. So today I'll talk about the present continuous. Let's start. Before I talk about the present continuous, before I tell you when or how to use the present continuous, let me give you an example in which I will explain how to produce a sentence in the present continuous tense. So let's have the example. I am reading a book. Now, in this example, you can see that we started our sentence with a subject, I. But what's really important is what is after the subject, which is is a verb to be that is in the present tense. And after we have an ing form of the verb. Now, after this, we have a complement. We don't really care about this now because it's just like the rest of the sentence that gives or completes the meaning of the sentence. That means that in order to produce a sentence in the present continuous tense, we need a verb to be which is in the present tense, which means we have to use one of these three words, is, or are, depending on the subject. And after the verb to be, we need to use an ing form of any verb you want. That depends on the meaning you want to express in your sentence. So it could be like running, reading, jumping, any verb plus ing. Now that we know how to form a sentence, or let me say, produce a sentence in the present continuous tense, let's talk about how we use this tense. 1. We use the present continuous tense to talk about situations or things happening at the moment of speaking, which means right now. Example, I am washing the dishes. Let's say that you're in the kitchen washing the dishes and someone asks you, hey, what you doing? And you will answer with this sentence, I am washing the dishes. Now, using this sentence will tell the other person, the person who asked you, that you are washing the dishes right now. Why? Because you use the present continuous. Now, using the present continuous in this sentence will tell this person that you're doing this at the moment of speaking. While you are talking to this person, while you are answering this question, you are doing the dishes. Another example is, watch out, the water is boiling. In this example again, using the present continuous tense shows the person you're speaking to that the action of boiling is happening right now, at the moment of speaking. 2. We use the present continuous tense to talk about something you have started but you haven't finished yet. Example, I am writing a letter. Now in this example, I can tell you that by using the sentence in this tense, it means that you have started something, the action of writing the letter, you have started this action and you haven't finished. In fact, you're still writing the letter right now. You are in the middle of writing the letter. In some cases, however, we do talk about something that we have started and haven't finished. But in some cases, we're not doing this action at the moment of speaking. I'll give you an example. I am reading a book. The same sentence again. Now, if you say such a sentence, that could mean that you have started reading a book, you haven't finished reading the book, but you're not reading the book right now at the moment of speaking. That means you read the book from time to time. Number 3, we use the present continuous tense to talk about temporary situations. What does that mean? It means situations that don't last for a long time, that are not permanent. They only last for a limited period of time. Let me give you an example. I am living in London now. In this example, you see that I am telling you what I'm living right now, but I use the present continuous instead of the present simple because I want to tell you that living in London now is just a temporary situation. I'm not going to live in London for the rest of my life. Another example can be, he is being very selfish. In this example again, I use the present continuous tense to show you that he is acting in a selfish way only today or only at the moment of speaking, just to show you that this is a temporary situation. He's not always selfish. Number 4, we can use the present continuous tense with the word always. Now, when we do that, that means we're talking about something that happens too often but we're not happy about it. Let's have an example. I am always losing my keys. Now in this example, I am telling you that I lose my keys too often and I'm not happy about this. I'm basically complaining. Now the last thing you need to know about the present continuous tense for today's episode is that there are some verbs in English that we don't normally use in the present continuous tense. An example can be the verb know. Now this verb is normally not used in the present continuous tense. So let's have an example and see what it means in this sentence or how to use it. The example is, I know what's going on. Now in this example, you can see that we are talking about something happening now maybe, or we're talking about something that is being expressed in the present continuous tense to show that it is happening now. But we didn't say I am knowing what's happening now because it's wrong. The correct way is to say I know, to use this verb in the simple present tense. Another verb that we don't normally use in the present continuous tense is the verb like. Let's have an example. I like this soup. Now, saying I am liking this soup is wrong. I like this soup is the correct way to say that. Let's say that we're talking about soup you are having right now. So you want to express what you think of the soup. So you say a sentence like, I like the soup. You can't say I am liking the soup because you're having the soup right now. That's wrong. As I said, we don't use this verb in the present continuous tense. We have to use it in the present simple tense. So today we learned the present continuous tense. We learned how to produce a sentence in this tense and how to use this tense in different contexts and situations. I hope you learned something new today and enjoyed the lesson. Thank you very much and I'll see you next time.